My friends, you are looking at our first official Category 5 hurricane of the 2020 Atlantic hurricane season. And not only that, but Central America prepares for yet another major hurricane landfall within a 2-week period. And talk about deja vu, my friends. Welcome back. It is November 16th, 2020, 10:46 a.m. Another major hurricane taking aim at Central America this hour, specifically Nicaragua again. In fact, they are expecting this landfall to just be a few miles away from where Hurricane Theta, major Hurricane Theta, made landfall. You know you're dealing with a very, very significant hurricane when you get that buzzsaw look. We can see that defined eye wall within Iota, and it certainly does not take a meteorologist to tell that this storm right here is going to be a very, very big deal. And let's not forget, this place was just devastated by Hurricane Iota just 2 weeks ago. What's very interesting is if you look at our hurricane list for this year, most of our major hurricanes took place after October 5th. Yes, we had a few before that, one in August with Hurricane Laura, and we also had Teddy as well. But take a look at this grouping down after October 5th. We had Hurricane Delta, Epsilon, Zeta was a Category 2. We had Eta, that major category, almost a Category 5 hitting Central America. And now middle November, we have Iota, a Category 5, our strongest storm yet, barreling down on Central America at 160 miles an hour. And these gusts are even higher. You can see, according to the timeline, this will make landfall as a major hurricane right in that central area of the border of Nicaragua. You could see the extension of the hurricane warnings to the north and to the south of both of these areas. And you could see that it's going to be a hurricane even after landfall. Usually we would see tropical depression phase come pretty quickly, but because of the strength and the magnitude of this hurricane, it's going to be pretty strong, moving miles and miles inland before downgrading itself to a hurricane. When watching storms such as Iota, you almost get mesmerized by the shape of it and the movements it's taking and just the sheer power that these hurricanes have. It's unbelievable what some of these storms are capable of doing, especially in the Central America region where that water is like bathtub water. We dealt with it all season in the Gulf. To be honest, my friends, I'm sure a lot of you will agree with me that we lucked out hardcore. I understand we had 5 landfalls in Louisiana. Yes, that was devastating, but it could have been so much worse. And just to be clear, this was not a far-fetched idea for this storm to hit Category 5 speeds. In fact, yesterday in our video, I projected this hurricane to be a high-grade Category 4, and I figured I was lowballing it at that point. So I knew the storm would be strong, as well as many other weather channels saying the same thing, but we have that situation right now, and we could see that it's going to get even higher before landfall. We still have about 12 hours before that landfall, and then you see the chart do that drastic drop. That is clearly after the landfall, and we see this thing drop to a Category 3, 2, and then 1 fairly quickly upon landfall, but not before being a devastating storm on top of what already happened with Eta. And it's just very difficult to imagine the displacement and what these people are going through, still cleaning up after a devastating hurricane that they were not really expecting. That thing blew up out of nowhere, and now that this storm was coming, I guess there was a little bit of apprehension, but now that we are at a major Category 5 storm, I can only assume the panic and the mindset of the people going on there right now. Finally, my friends, I have you here on the GFS chart. I just want to show you how this storm is expected to cross over Nicaragua and Honduras, Central America, and then go into the Pacific Ocean. And then we do have a chance. I don't even really want to talk about this right now because of the situation, but we do have the chance of a possibility of a strong grade tropical storm or Category 1 storm brewing shortly behind Iota. And you can see it right there dipping down towards what looks to be the San Jose region in Costa Rica. That is for another day. My friends, we need to pray for the people of Honduras and Nicaragua today, as we did for Hurricane Eta. Keep them in your thoughts and in your prayers. I will update on this storm as often as I can. Again, we are just hours away from another devastating landfall with our 2020 Atlantic hurricane season, our record-breaking 2020 Atlantic hurricane season. My friends, thank you so much for watching the video. If you have not already, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Every little bit helps, and I enjoy putting this content out to you on a daily basis. Shout out to Canada. Shout out to everybody in Central America. My thoughts and my prayers are with you. I will be back in a little bit if anything significant happens. This entire day will be significant, to put it lightly. All right, my friends, I'll be back soon. Everyone be safe. Bye-bye.